Hi, this is Sharon at fitandfun.com. I'm talking to you about the things that I'm doing to prepare to write these stories that are going to go in my upcoming ebook of short stories. And I'm giving you an outline of the way I'm doing it because I don't believe I'm going to be able to write very much about this as it's happening. It's extremely emotional, much more emotional than I anticipated, and I thought it would be pretty emotional, so yeah, it's more than I expected. And also at the same time, I don't want to be like giving away all the stories, and since that's what I'll be thinking about, that's probably what I'll want to talk about. So, and then finally, I always have the rheumatoid arthritis, and I actually budget my writing time to make sure that I'm writing what I need to, and I have a hand brace on at all times, and I have about 4 or 5 of them, wrist braces, and I have some posts about that if you have arthritis pain, and I'm about to do a few more. I've got them ready to go, and they're going to be up shortly. But it's important for me to take care of my hands, and so when I have something important to write, I don't write anything else. That's the reason last week when I was working on court stuff, that's pretty much all that happened. There weren't very many blog posts, and anything that does end up posted in that week besides what is already there is going to be coming back and, dated incorrectly. Because the only handwriting and typing that I did, and the use of my hand as much as possible, was to prepare my court papers. Because if I end up with a wrist the size of a baseball, then that's going to cause me trouble. So I try to take care of that. And so I'm going to be working on this book as well as my how-to book on swimming over the next 10 days, and I don't want to have writing on other topics because that's going to hurt me. So I wanted to put the outline here, and I'm going to give you the steps. A, read all of these related posts that seem to go in my theme, the ones that come to me immediately. At the same time, take a look at anything else that comes to mind, think about combining them, and I'm not sure. I think I'll leave it in this place until I'm really ready to put it in the book, but I may set up a separate place just for the ones that are going and leave here what is unrelated, because there's things at the same time in the same place that have absolutely nothing to do with my theme. They just happened at the same chronological time, but there's something off topic. And I have to realize that this is a very emotional thing to go through, your own autobiography, whether it's fictionalized or not. In the last 3 days, I've read probably 4 stories that have just like, oh, really? Okay, that's good. Glad you did that writing already, because you wouldn't want to do it now. But yeah, so I have a few like that, and I'm really thrilled to say that I think at least 3 of the 4 stories that I've written are pretty much complete. I have one that's 4,500 words, and when I got done reading it, I realized it needed approximately 3 sentences. There's one place at the very beginning where I missed and didn't explain something properly, and then there's 2 lines that need to go on the end which explain the ending. The ending isn't there, but it's not a big one. It's just it just needs those 2 lines. So that was thrilling, and of course proofreading, whatever else, but that's going to be a given no matter what. So that was exciting, and the other 2 were very complete as well. Not quite that complete, but good enough. So I feel confident that I'm going to have the writing. Once I can pull the writing together, you can look at my nonfiction books. I've pulled together 3 based on blog posts, and thanks to my good friend Dana Chisholm at Chisholm Publishing, she kind of gave me an outline of how to go over your blog posts, and I believe I've already pretty much written that down within some of my writing. But it's not that bad. You just go through and you go through maybe 3, 4, 5 times, and by that 5th time you're completely a freak, but you're done. And that's really exciting to be done, and I'm looking forward to that, but I think I can get there. So that's the way it's going, and I will try to update with videos, and we'll see how that goes. But most important, I will have this book out by the middle of October 2013, so stay tuned. Hope you're fitting in fun wherever you are.